Hello, fire signs. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is a general reading for fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all, so take what does and leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. This is for fire signs. Okay. You got sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Okay. Not there for you. And you also got beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess, equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, mirror, mirror, what you don't like, the only person you can change is yourself here. Okay? You can't change anybody else. Right? And what other message here for fire signs? Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So remember that. Okay? Take your power back, fire signs. And you also got, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So everything's happening for a reason, I'm hearing. Okay? In this sacred union, this is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what the message is coming out for you here, fire signs. For some of you, you're going to be completing a cycle or be traveling towards Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or somebody who's emotionally unavailable. This person could even be manipulative, okay, or very needy, or very insecure, or somebody here is loving themselves, giving self-love. So let's see. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, somebody's definitely feeling stuck here, okay? Inability to move forward someone's having. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, or someone's going within to seek some form of enlightenment because someone's waiting for the ships to come in. So let's see what's happened to fire signs in the past here. Oops. And this is in the present moment. And this is the outcome. Okay, bottom of the deck, you're still waiting for your ships to come in. Through careful planning, a goal or project, longing your dreams will be realized. A new business or idea is assured. Anticipate obstacles and visualize how you will overcome them long before they appear here, fire signs. Develop contacts. Your exceptional leadership skills will be needed. Others consider you visionary. Careful, weigh the risk here. Okay. So, in the past, some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus child. Okay. It denotes a male under 30 who is shy and self-involved. This person may embrace new ideas and trends. He is somewhat materialistic, makes rash decisions. He's prone to making mistakes and argues over minor points. He's neither trustworthy nor respected. He will pass through your life without changing it. So somebody's going to get some bad news regarding this person here. Okay? You got the Page of Pentacles, and this is reverse. Okay? So in the past, some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay? It can be about the need for focus here for some of you fire signs. You're very likely to be easily distracted right now. But some of you need to do your best to do one thing at a time and keep your mind where it needs to be. Because in general, the reverse page of Pentacles can mean that you either must work harder to keep your energy and mind from going off on an unhelpful tangent, or that you need to give yourself a break from your usual routine. If it's possible though, fire signs, even a long weekend to recharge your batteries can help you come back renewed, refreshed and more effective. And a holiday is coming up now at the weekend, so probably this weekend that you'll feel more renewed and refreshed and more effective. Okay, for some of you it's regarding work. You could be getting some bad news. It can indicate that you have a very heavy workload. You may be absolutely overwhelmed. If that's the case, you must try to ignore the fact, but seek help in whatever way is possible. It's better to ask for help than to not complete what needs to be done. You're not all on your own here, though you may feel that way here, fire signs. Okay, for some of you, if it's regarding your love life, you may find yourself wondering or have a wandering eye when the card appears. Even if you're in a solid, happy, committed relationship, some of you need to think about how to best handle this and realize that if you are dishonest with your partner, you may lose them completely. Find ways to put a spark back into your relationship if you want to keep it. And if you are single, interested in someone, then when this card appears, it generally means that neither one of you is truly ready to settle down. That's okay. Okay, just have some sensible fun with it and see where things go here. Because this could be you in the past where you could have got some bad news regarding somebody didn't want a committed relationship. Okay, for some of you, you could easily accidentally hurt yourself while you're playing. Okay, try to stay mindful and in the moment and you should be fine. But if you're not a teetotaler, you should be very, very careful with alcohol and drugs when this card appears. It can be very easy to get carried away now, or to cause yourself a minor injury because you have imbibed, or focus is the key word, get some. Okay, don't drink and drive, I'm hearing. Okay, for some of you, it can imply that you're feeling a sense of boredom spiritually and in every other way. Some of you need to think about how you might enjoy a new exploration. What people from the history or modern day person seems to you to have. It's say again. What people from history or modern day person seems to you to have, it's together spiritually. Why? What can you learn from them? Some of you need to try new things, read books you'd never normally read. If you're bored, shake yourself up, not necessarily other people. There are a billion interesting things about this life. Find some of them, I'm hearing. Okay, the card that in the present moment in the past was the Moon card. Some of you could have been dealing with the Pisces. Okay, because it shows here that your personal faith and ethics will be tested here. It's hard to think clearly, some of you are confused and easily distracted. Your fear and anxiety haunt your thoughts. There's paranoia. But some of you have secret enemies. There's definitely some form of deception around you. Okay, and it seems like your security is at risk. Your friends or family may be in danger. But bad luck for those you love here, I'm hearing. Okay, because for some of you could be receiving some bad news. Some of you could have a child that's a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus that could be bringing some bad news in. Okay, some of you could be having some bad news regarding your work because it's something that you're not seeing here. Okay, and for some of you, with the Moon card here showing up like this, alright, this definitely could be some form of deception or something hidden. Okay, for some of you, it may seem somewhat confusing to you now. You may find it hard to understand where you're coming from. It's hard to understand where you're going for some of you. Okay, much less what others are thinking and feeling. Some of you need to try to sit with the uncertainty and don't try to force things or people to do things before they're ready. Because this card is the Pisces card here. Okay, some of you could get some bad news from a Pisces. Okay? But some of you are definitely in a more psychic or intuitive phase than usual. So it will be important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, even if you don't know where they're coming from. Also, not that you need to be mistrusting, but it will be helpful for you to realize when this card appears, it's possible that all is not what it seems or appears. It's possible that all is not what you thought about when you got this bad news. Okay? But if you feel you can't trust someone, then you probably can't. Okay? Go with your gut feeling here, fire signs. Because if you're waiting on an answer from someone, it may be unfortunately take longer than you would like for it to. Try to stay patient. Okay? Because things unfortunately may seem clear. Things may not seem clear in the slightest, sorry. Okay? Some of you need to ask questions and practice active listening to make sure that you and your co-workers understand each other perfectly. Again, patience is called for. Stay calm, and particularly if you're feeling attacked. Give your co-workers and supervisors the benefit of any doubt. Reality may not be anywhere close to as bad as you think here. Okay? If it's regarding your love life, this can point to a highly emotional time in your love relationship. Things can quickly become heated or uncomfortable. Some of you need to take a break if you need to, but don't make assumptions and fight fairly. And if you're going to fight, pick your battles and be sure to treat your lover like a friend. Don't be in a hurry to end or begin a relationship. This is probably not the best time for either course of action I'm hearing, because bad news. It's got even to do with your finances. And if you're waiting on financial decision that need to be made by others, the appearance of this card can imply that you need to wait longer. This is not a time to make business decisions based on anything other than absolute concrete fact I'm hearing. If it's regarding your health, you need to follow your intuition as to your health issues. If diagnosed, whether that's positive or negative, okay? If it doesn't feel right or you don't feel comfortable with your health care provider, get a second opinion or a new provider, okay? For those that use alcohol or drugs, this is the time it's definitely easy to overdo it. But indulge if you must, but in moderation, I'm hearing, because bad news, okay? Now, this is a very spiritual time and a great time to get a reading, I'm hearing, or healing, work, or other helpful input from spiritual types. You're more psychically open than usual right now, fire signs. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings and to flashes of information that come seemingly out of nowhere. Your intuition's trying to speak to you. This is also a great time to access your great spiritual books of the world. You'll get more out of them than usual for some of you. And the outcome was a new beginning. You got the Ace of Cups. This could be an intense friendship, a loving family, joy, inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Some of you need to follow your heart and your instincts, let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person, you'll find your soulmate. You need to count on your friends here. Some of you were dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in the past year. But someone got some bad news because something was hidden that they didn't know about. And that could be somebody could have started a new relationship or somebody could have been pregnant. Okay? But for some of you right now, with the Ace of Cups, it's usually about a new beginning. Okay? For some of you, it's a very powerful positive omen relating to love, happiness and affection. Like all the aces though, it's about new beginnings, and although it usually means love, it can indicate new beginnings in other areas of your life. Okay? Things are looking up here, fire signs in general. People will respond to you with happiness, love and goodwill more than usual in the near future. You should be feeling good about life in general. Okay? This is a great time to make friends. For some of you, this can signify promotion or a new job or a good job headed your way. And if you are already employed, you should know that both you and your work are appreciated and valued, and you should see signs of this soon. And if you are unemployed or looking for a new job, then you need to keep looking for new opportunities. They're out there. All you have to do is find them. Okay? Again, this is an excellent omen regarding love. Either an existing relationship is going to take a turn for the better. Indeed, for an existing relationship, this could be a deeper level of understanding or commitment or almost any important aspects of a relationship. It will also almost like a new and encouraging start. If you are yet uncommitted, a new relationship is likely to appear soon. Okay? But this also argues good possibilities as well for money. In the context of something new, it could mean that you will find a new job if you're looking for work, or some extra work on the side that you could do if you're already working, or even that you'll be given a gift of some money to help you out. Definitely, again, it's good news. Okay? If regarding your health, it's likely to take a turn for the better. You could be feeling healthy and full of energy. Okay? Because the Ace of Cups shows a need for you to give back, though, some of that love that you have been given in life that you are experiencing. This is also a connection to the divine on a spiritual level. Meditate on the idea that you are a beloved child of the universe and feel the support that comes to you from the other side, as it's always there. All you have to do is look for it here, fire signs. But remember, someone could even be getting some bad news regarding somebody starting a new relationship, or someone to get some bad news that somebody could even be pregnant. Something that is hidden from you. Okay? So in the present moment, you have the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And that's reversed. Okay? So for some of you right now, you are dealing with life on a very superficial level. There's a lack of action, disappointment over relationship that do not work. In the past year, you was deceiving yourself, possibly bad decision you made. Some of you could have considered your motives carefully or take initiative and follow up. Action is necessary though for a positive outcome, because it seems like for some of you right now, if you had a choice in the past or choices in the past, you no longer got those choices or options anymore for some of you. Okay? Because the Seven of Cups now is now reversed. And for some of you, you're beginning to make them and to move towards action for some of you. Okay? After some bad news. Because somebody could have been overindulging in alcohol or drugs. Okay? In general though, the reverse Seven of Cups says that you're making the choices that need to be made and you're moving towards concrete or important action. Some of you need to trust your gut. You probably already realized that you have to start somewhere, so do so and you will thrive. Okay? Use your intuition and keep hearing. Okay? For some of you though, you may need to watch out for someone in your environment who tend to take unnecessary risks, who may be less than truthful. But some of you need to believe in yourself. If you sense something is wrong, it probably is. Okay? Don't doubt yourself, I'm hearing. Because when it comes to love, the Seven of Cups here reverse says that you finally got in very clearly about what you want and need from love. Some of you are ready to take steps to make it happen, but you need to follow your instincts here. There's nothing wrong with making your feelings clear to someone that you do care for them. Okay? Because you may be pleasantly surprised at their reaction. It's better to take action sometimes than to spend your life and dreaming about it. What if? Again, trust your gut. If you think and have evidence that someone is not treating you right, then they aren't. Okay? But in general, right? It's time to be cautious with money, not to gamble. Yes, there are millions of choices about to do with your hard-earned cash, but the energy of this time says that prudence and safety should be your overriding principle right now. You have or will shortly be making some important financial decisions. Decide and follow them through. Okay? Some of you have begun to realize that you can't do, that you can do to better support your health. You should have at least one or two very clear ideas. Trust them. Some of you need to provide your health care providers agree. Provided your health care providers agree with you. Okay? And stop thinking. The time for action is now. I'm hearing here fire signs. Okay? You may be in the process of recovering from some spiritual trial. This is time to take action that you know in your heart and soul that you must take, whether that's forgiving yourself, forgiving others, or meditation. The answers you seek are within you, fire signs. So find them and take action, because in the present moment, you're not going to get your wish with the Nine of Cups. Wishes and hopes go unfulfilled. Problems remain unresolved. You're unhappy and restless. There's difficulty with physical intimacy. Lovers drift apart. There's eating and drinking to an excess here, some of you. Possibly robbery or theft of possessions here. Because someone's going to cheat you out of money here. Okay? That's for somebody here. Okay? Because somebody could have been overindulging with alcohol or drugs. Okay? And somebody could take advantage of that situation here. Okay? Fire signs, so be careful. Right? I see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? And for some of you, with the Nine of Cups here reversed, this is one of the most uplifting and pleasant cards to receive in a reading. Known often as the wish card, it can mean that what you are hoping for or dreaming about most is very likely to be yours. But the reversal says that the wishes for you will go even deeper. These are not superficial wishes there that are at play now. That's a good thing. Okay? It's also a signal that things are looking up for you here, fire signs. Make a point to really stop and think about what it is that you want in your life, because you may be pleasantly surprised by how quickly it can come about. Okay? Some of you could be dreaming about this new life. Okay? But when you pull this card here, it can signify you'll soon be finding and feeling deep fulfillment in your work. There's a lot more loyalty to you there than you would expect. And if you're looking for work, this means that you're going to find something much more suitable, much sooner than you would expect. You'll feel drawn to the position. Just follow your gut feeling and take it, okay? Because there's something hidden that you can't see. I keep hearing that, okay? For some of you, though, it's a very good omen for your love life. Existing relationships are likely to be deepening, okay? Become sweeter and more meaningful for some of you at a very deep level. If you're single, you're likely to meet someone with whom you can have a deep, very meaningful and real relationship in the next few weeks. So mingle. That could be the next 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 months. Okay? But you got to be careful of the theft of possession. Someone cheats you out of money here, so be careful about that, because that could be hidden from you. Okay? If this is regarding your health, you feel that your health is reasonably good for some of you. You are quite correct. However, this is the time that you can take deeper steps to not only keep the status quo, but also to make a major improvement to your health if dealing with health concerns, especially if you're overindulging with alcohol or drugs. Okay? It's a sign to go deeper, to look at more than the surface, nuts and bolts of your illness, and to consider any spiritual implications which may help to support your health in general, though this card is still very positive. Okay? It could also telling you to look beyond your surface appearance here, as things that seem like coincidences. What might spirit, the universe, God be trying to tell you? But some of you need to make a point to deepen or begin your spiritual practice in whatever way you are drawn to. Okay? There's more to life than meets the eye. Because remember, we're mind, body, and spirit. Alright? Now, the outcome of this is the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you could be starting a new beginning in relationship with an air sign. Okay? This person is an emotionally balanced woman. She's wise from life experience, can find humor in most situations. No matter how bad, there has been a lot of conflict and sorrow in her life, This person is extremely intelligent and analytical minded, logic with a great deal of common sense, natural leadership abilities, and will be honest and direct with you. She may even have fire and water or air in their chart. Okay? Well, this is somebody here that you love or loves you and could be having a new beginning with. Okay? For some of you still, this person's going to speak the truth and be very clear. She could be quite cutting with the words when she's actually telling you, but like they say, the truth hurts. Okay? And she will be straight to the point. Okay? She's actually beckoning you to come forward and tell the truth. Alright? That's for somebody. Right? She's also a woman not to be trifled with. Often she'll have dark hair or eyes. If not a person, she can point to the need for you to be forceful and honest in some situation to get your needs met. Because you may need to put your foot down here, fire signs. Okay? But in general, the Queen of Swords can indicate that your instincts are serving you well. You already know what it is you want and need now. You just have to go after it. But be mindful of other people's boundaries as you are doing so. However, this Queen has a forceful energy which some people find abrasive. Okay? And even though you may be very clear on what needs to happen in your work environment, this is not a time to broadcast your impression. Don't overreact to any perceived slights or disrespect. And if you're looking for work, you're in the space of being able to present yourself very well. Look to the woman in your life to point you in the right direction, I'm hearing. Okay? Fire signs, if this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Okay? Now, if it's regarding your love life, the only caution with this Queen is to beware the impulse to be too forceful. We've all been told that we'll get more flies with honey than with vinegar, and there's truth to this. Your mother or mother-like figure may interfere in your relationship, whether she means to or not. But some of you need to figure out where your boundaries lie with this and let her know. Okay? For some of you, with regard to your money, you can show that a strong woman is about to play an important role in your financial life. There's a lot that you can learn from her if you can be open to what she has to say. That's for some of you. Okay? Because you may be repressing your emotions, and if so, this will impact your body negatively. You'll feel it somewhere in your body. Okay? Especially with your chakras are not all lined up. Having said that, you must still be careful. How and when and where you vent your emotional reactions here. Anything that reduces your stress level will be helpful. Now, even a 5-minute walk, pick your battles and stay in the moment and here, fire signs. Okay? Now, the Queen can indicate your emotions are the gateway to open up your spiritual life. Think about what you're feeling and why. Then stop thinking and feel. Keeping a dream diary can be particularly insightful now. Be open to messages from spirit in the everyday. Okay? Because for some of you right now, you need to use your initiative. Definitely. Okay? Now, the outcome is the 8 of Cups here, reverse. For some of you, there's relentless pursuit of money, financial problems, loss of values. You examine and changes your goals in life. There could be a new love or rekindled romance, maybe just an illusion or happiness that wasn't real. Some of you could lose something real enduring in your chase to this illusion because it's overindulging with alcohol or drugs. Okay? Money will not make you happy here either. Some of you need to get in touch with your true values here. Okay? Some of you could be getting some bad news regarding in the past regarding a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. Okay? This person could have been thinking of walking away emotionally, right? For some of you though, with the Eight of Cups here reversed like this, it often means that you may be thinking about leaving a situation that seems as if it's no longer working, or receiving a card in this reverse, or whatever points to a need to stop and think about a bit longer, because you may not have been given the situation enough time yet. Okay, and somebody got some bad news regarding some finances here. Okay, a loss, right? It's important to keep reminding yourself that good times lie ahead for you here, fire sign. So if your gut is telling you that you really need to get out of a relationship, job, or living arrangement, trust yourself. But think long and hard first. Look before you leap and weigh all the pros and cons, if at all possible here. Okay? Because you may be feeling a powerful urge to get out of your current work situation when you draw this reverse Eight of Cups here. Because someone's getting some bad news. Okay? There is a reason why you're feeling this way here, fire signs. Don't disregard your feelings, but at the same time, you don't have to move immediately either, okay? Out of the frying pan into the fire is a real danger now, okay? So don't be jumping from one thing to the next without actually sitting down, thinking first. Talk it over with someone you trust before making plans to go, okay? Even if it's the job or relationship, you need to discuss it, because you may be feeling as though you want to end your long-term relationship for some of you, if you are in one, okay? Because it warns that you'll be best off to give this some more time and thought. Sometimes when we are challenged in our relationships, the difficult part are the parts that we need to stay with. Yes, you might ultimately end up leaving, but do so when you are very, very sure and calm and clear-headed, and not before. And if you are looking for love, this is the time to get engaged with the world in whatever way you can. Do not stay home and feel lonely. Go make someone feel better, and your loneliness will dissolve in a flash. Because sometimes when you take your mind off yourself and put it onto somebody else, your problems go away, because you always find that somebody has worse problems than yourself. Okay? But with this delusion and paranoia and overindulging in alcohol or partying too hard, wow, we got the Empress and she's reversed. So some of you could be dealing with a mother figure or a baby mama, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is a karmic, okay? There could be some infertility or sterile, that person is sterilized, can't have children. There could be some fear and anxiety. There's definitely some trouble at home. There could be some personal and relationship problems due to extravagance and overspending. Life seems to be out of balance here for some of you, and focused only on material belongings this person. Possibly psychological problems, okay? But there's no personal growth here. There's war, there's hunger, there's sickness, there's lots of possessions here. Like I said, be careful, because somebody here is going to get some bad news. Could even be regarding their finances, okay? Some of you could be thinking about leaving a baby mama or a karmic relationship that you're in right now, okay? Because with the Empress here reversed like this is lack of abundance here. Something isn't growing, okay? Or maturing here, okay? For some of you, with the Empress here reversed like this, it could indicate a feminine power or feminine energies, okay? There's subtle, mysterious, fertile, and sexual here, okay? Because when she appears reversed in your reading, it can indicate that you are placing too much emphasis on your masculine energies and have need to give attention to your feminine side. We all have both masculine and feminine energies inside of us here, okay? But the secret could be that somebody here is overindulging in alcohol here, okay? Or confused or paranoid or going through some form of depression, okay? Some of you may have mistaken an idea at your deepest levels that you're not very attractive, or if you're feeling this way, give the matter some thought and recheck, okay? You have things to offer on every level. Give yourself some credit here, fire signs, because the Empress reverse suggests that you need to get more in touch with the love and happiness that flows within you. Some of you need to meditate and go within, okay? For some of you, If it's regarding the work, it says that your work is well appreciated and well received, but that you may not be aware of this here, fire signs. Some of you need to realize that others in your work environment trust you and trust your work, and some of you need to return the favor where it's warranted. Okay? For some of you could suddenly find yourself being pursued by several prospective lovers. If you are in a committed relationship, this card reminds you, even when reversed, pay particular attention to your intuition about the relationship. Again, the message of the Empress is to trust your instincts and your intuition and follow your heart. If you do not, you will one day regret it here, fire signs. Okay? If you struggle with finances and you've drawn this Empress here, okay, you will need to seek outside assistance. Look for someone who's good at logic, order, and being methodical in terms of setting up budgets, dealing with taxes and cash flows and so on, because you cannot afford to take a haphazard approach when this card appears in this context, because there's something you're not seeing, there's something that's hidden from you that you're not seeing, and you're not going to get your wish. Okay? Again, you need to get outside advice and be logical and methodical and orderly about how you are managing your body and your health. Okay? Because there could be some increased self-discipline may be helpful here. If you are struggling with health issues, insights may come if you take the time to write down your symptoms, track them, and then see if anything in your life corresponds with how you were feeling. Okay? For some of you, it could be a signal that a helpful spiritual advisor, likely to be male, older than Aquarians for some of you. Okay? One must be cautious when accepting spiritual advice, though, from a guru, I'm hearing. No human being is perfect, and it's important that you listen to your own thoughts and intuition, no matter what others say about a guru or teacher who is in or who will be coming into your life. Learn from this teacher, but do not disregard yourself in the process. Okay? People come into your life for a season, for a reason. Take the good and leave the bad. Because some of you could be starting a new relationship with an air sign, Queen of Swords, or a Queen of Swords could be pregnant or had a new beginning. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And that's the truth. With the Ace of Swords, some clarity, new beginnings. Okay? This is an excellent time for work and intellectual projects. A breakthrough is possible here, because your life mission or career direction will become clear. The ability to persevere will be crucial during this period. Decisions should be guided by what is just, true, and honorable. Some of you need to think of problems as an opportunity for change here, okay? Because for some of you, it's like now, you could be thinking about leaving a karmic relationship and starting a new relationship for some of you, and it could be with an air sign or a water sign. That's for some of you, okay? But with the Ace of Swords here, you are actually going to get some truth and clarity, okay? And it could be regarding this mother figure or baby mother here, okay? For some of you right now, though, it could indicate a new beginning of some sort in your lives, possibly on several fronts. Sometimes this new beginning can be started by a separation of some kind, from a relationship or from a job situation. But know that as anxiety producing as such, a new beginning can sometimes be that underneath it all is good, beneficial energy that is getting you where you want to go. Because it's like new love, new truth, coming from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? They may have air and water in a chart. But in general, the Ace of Swords calls on us to not be afraid to make a leap if it's in your best interest. Okay? And some of you are definitely thinking about walking away, and that's the truth. Okay? Some of you need to feel the fear and do it anyway, because you have a good idea already of what must be done. The hard part is doing it, or All you can do is start today. Okay? For some of you, the A's can mean that you soon will try a different tactic or may even choose to leave a job that you're currently in. And if you aren't committed to staying where you are, you may have good ideas or for new policies or procedures that could make everyone's life easier at work and improve the bottom line final product. Okay? Don't hesitate though to give voice to those. Another old saying is, it's amazing what can be done if you don't care who gets the credit here, fire signs. You will ultimately get the credit for anything good that you bring to the table. The credit doesn't have to be instantaneous though, okay? But in terms of love, it can mean that you're ready to start something new. And if you're currently in a committed relationship, it can indicate there's something about this relationship that you will choose to put a stop to, okay? Don't hesitate to speak your mind. If something in the relationship is hurtful or bad for you and you lose your partner because you say so, you haven't really lost, have you? Because at least you spoke the truth and shamed the devil, okay? You're being guided towards a relationship that is better for you. So tell the truth, okay? That you want to start a new relationship with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Because you're not getting your wish with a baby mama or a mother figure here, okay? Because some of you is definitely going to get some bad news because you are thinking about walking away from people and things that no longer serve you, okay? Some of you need to know when enough is enough, okay? Because now is not the time to take chances with money, I'm hearing. Don't invest any money that you couldn't afford to lose, I'm hearing. Because you may be approached for a loan. As much as it pains you, it may be in your best interest to not lend what you are asked, okay? Because you may not be repaid here, and your relationship with your prospective borrower could suffer or be destroyed as a result. So lend only if you're willing to take the chance here, I'm saying, okay? Especially if it's towards a baby mama, okay? Or a mother figure here, okay? In terms of your health, you may finally find it within yourself to stop some bad habits that you know are bad for you. That could be overindulging with drink or alcohol, okay? This can also indicate the converse, finally starting something that is good for you. Some of you expect some frayed nerves as you're making this transition, because giving up drinking or a bad habit is like you're probably going through the withdrawal symptoms for some of you, okay? So it kind of fraying your nerves and making this transition here, okay? Could be having you a bit anxious. Some of you take good care of yourself, only then will you truly be able to care adequately for others, okay? Because you can't look after somebody else if you're not looking after yourself. Physical exercise is particularly important right now, but don't overdo it, okay? Because some of you could be gaining weight and need to actually start looking after your health, okay? And that need to go to the gym, start doing some workout, okay? For some of you may finally let go of a belief system which actually hasn't worked for you for some time. But don't beat yourself up if you find you have been holding some viewpoints and beliefs that you shouldn't have, okay? Everyone makes mistakes or gets hold of the wrong end of the stick from time to time, okay? Some of you will find some spiritual truths that hold more promise for you, which are beneficial, but don't hesitate to talk to others about what works for them on a spiritual level, you know what I mean? Because what works for somebody might not work for you, vice versa. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here. I'll take from the door in virtue. Other message here, because somebody here is going to get some clarity of truth when somebody starts a new relationship, or some of you might get some clarity of truth that someone could be pregnant, or somebody here had a secret pregnancy or a secret abortion for somebody. Wow, okay. Somebody's thinking about walking away and starting a new relationship. You've got past relationship, past life relationship, known each other before. and you've got chemistry. There is chemistry between you, okay? There's a strong magnetic attraction between you, okay? Or you're gonna have to end one cycle to begin something new, okay? Or a bad habit, or some form of codependency, and start a new relationship. Or the message here for fire signs do they need to know? Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yep, some of you need to be careful. Okay? If you can't afford it, don't give it. Some of you, bottom of the deck, there's wedding. The situation involves marriage, but there's been some deception in this marriage. Okay? Someone was wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Somebody wasn't being true, and it's going to cause a separation. That's for somebody. Tell the truth, and shame the devil, I'm hearing. Okay? So let's see what other message here to clarify this for fire signs. Oops. Well, there's definitely some conflict here with somebody from your past. Okay, that you're thinking about walking away from, some jealousy. Okay, somebody that it's you, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, some of you here could have been dealing with the earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Some of you could be getting some bad news regarding a third party situation. Somebody could be trying to get over some past hurt here. Okay, for some of you, you're no longer confused or got options regarding starting a passionate new beginning. And some of you, it could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus who feels betrayed or feeling that lonely, that you need to speak to, because there's definitely some conflict. Could be with a mother figure, that someone's not getting a wish here because there's some secrets. Okay, yeah, someone's feeling rejected, someone's not appreciating what they've got right now, or thankful for the people that are around them here right now. Okay, so they're not going to end up getting their wish here to feeling that there's some form of rejection. Okay, remember, every rejection is God's protection, because there will be a new beginning. Okay, and that's the truth. You're going to be starting a new relationship because you got the death card. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Scorpio very strong. Okay, but someone's not going to get the wish because it's not working. Somebody's not healing. Okay, there's no forgiveness. Okay, things are off balance. Somebody's been juggling, and somebody's going to walk away from people and things that no longer serve them. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here, fire signs. There was love, okay? Unconditional love in the past, self-love, oneness, passion, okay? But there's a lot of conflict going on regarding this, and jealousy, okay? Because somebody here wasn't appreciating what they had, was taking it for granted, I'm hearing. Okay, fire signs. Mirror. Somebody here who's mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, or some introspection. What you don't like in somebody is also within yourself here. Fire signs are here, and the only person you can change is yourself. Okay? Because for some of you, you was dealing with a snake. There's a girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist. Paradigm. Being charmed or used here. Somebody was. Somebody needed to set up some form of boundaries here. Okay? Because they was dealing with a snake. Could have been a baby mama. Okay? Someone was being charmed or used. Bottom of the deck, you got heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart and getting together. So some of you will be meeting somebody new after dealing with a snake. Somebody who came into your life, could even be for a season for a reason. Okay? So let's say from the Rebel deck, what messages? Whoa. You've got make better fucking choices here, fire signs. If you're pissed at where you are, stop taking yourself there. Okay? Because some of you are just going back over things over and over again in your mind. And for some of you, you're giving too many fucks. Give 0. Alright? And for somebody, Somebody here needs to laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor here, fire signs? Okay? That's for somebody. And at the bottom of the deck, if you think someone is lying, they are. So use your intuition here strongly here, okay? Because somebody is lying. Could even be somebody you're married to that's being deceptive and wearing a mask and not pretending to be something that they're not, okay? And if you think they're lying, they are. So trust your intuition here, fire signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.